are.
We are here.
What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday night. A little bit more of a mellow vibe. Not quite the party that a Saturday night is.
Please allow me to adjust my seat.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It's very low. Whoever was the last person sitting in it was fucking with my chair.
I didn't move the chair. I did sit there. I didn't move the chair.
All right.
God damn it. All right. Here, we're good.
Look at that. Look at that, folks.
Perfection.
Yeah. We're on a Sunday night.
Deal with it.
Yeah, get over it. We are talking Rubber.
I wish we weren't.
I have thoughts.
I have thoughts and fucking opinions.
Yeah, you chimed in on the Instagram page with that yesterday. It was before I had watched this.
Yeah.
And god damn it, I found myself going one way on this, and then halfway through the movie, well, I'll say I started fucking hating this movie. I'm like, this is fucking garbage. Like, god damn it. Why? Like, I went through that same thing we always do. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? God damn it. Like, yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Yep.
And then, like, halfway through, I started, like, kind of picking apart the movie and, like, trying to fucking dig out what this is trying to fucking tell me, like, what this movie is trying to fucking say. And then I actually see where it's going. And then, god damn it, halfway through, I'm like, motherfucker, I think I actually like this piece of shit. Like, I will explain.
I was the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Okay, so for me, I'm watching this movie, and it starts off fucking weird and meta, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's interesting. Like, we don't get a whole lot of movies that are like this.
This is an extremely meta movie, and, like, again, I will fucking lay down my thesis. Like,
yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
And then the more I'm watching it, the more I'm like, okay, it's just an experiment in what can we get away with in the name of it doesn't matter.
Correct.
And that's fine, but you also have to have, like, an entertaining movie. And what this felt like, I will tell you, throughout this entire movie, I was waiting to see, like, fucking Bruce McCullough and Dave Foley. This is an extended Kids in the Hall skit. Is what this is.
The punchline never quite delivers.
Never, ever delivers.
For me, what I started enjoying was the meta commentary. What I think this movie is trying to say.
But it just winds up beating you over the head.
Yeah, I will say I was on board, and then at the end, they fucking club you over the head with the metaphor.
Yeah.
And it's like, god damn it, like, you didn't need that. Like, you had me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need the club over the head. Which again, I'll get to when Professor Seymour lays down his thesis.
Okay.
Yeah. I really truly think this is a commentary on the state of horror in the decade preceding this movie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So everything was throwaway nonsense.
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it is this, like, let's see what we can get away with, because I think, like, that's pretty much what horror was in that time. Like, it was all, like, this flashy fucking bullshit. Like, some of it, like, I will say I genuinely like 13 Ghosts is from that era. Like, I dig that movie, but it does commit a lot of the sins of the fucking horror movies of that era.
Well, all of those movies look like they come from those years.
Yeah.
Where, like, what you call it, like a timeless movie, like, like the film quality and things like that will give it away for when it was made, but not the content. The content of the movies.
Most of the content is rehashed, like, 50s and 60s content, like yeah. So there are roles that people are playing in this movie. Obviously, some of them are obvious. The spectators are the fucking audience.
Yeah.
This dude handing out the binoculars, fucking...
He's a movie producer.
He's the producers. He's the marketers. He's fucking, like, the theaters. He's all the business of the movies. Uh-huh. The fucking sheriff, he represents the directors.
He's like your Weinsteins.
Yeah, well, I think, I think he's the directors. I think that's why, in the beginning, you get him popping up out of the car, and then giving you this fucking rap.
Yeah.
And then just getting back in the car and taking off. That's a fucking director's commentary. Like, this is the first time in that era we've ever experienced that. Like, where the director just will pop up and then talk directly to the audience, the spectators, and fucking tell you like this, this is what this is about. This is, kind of taking all the fucking the mystery out of the story. Like, it's just everything's right there. It's laid out.
Well, he tells you flat out, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why is this that way? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Because we're gonna make money on it. That's why.
Right. Which they did not with this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the commentary is that they're gonna, the studios are gonna make money on it. I think that's why the killer in this, the monster in this,
is as ridiculous as they could make it.
Well, yeah. Not only is it like it's just ridiculous. It's because again they were just churning shit out.
Yeah.
And as long as they checked boxes and like, is there titty in it? Yep, there's titty in it. Like, is there a shot
gore?
where like do
gore.
we think the monster is dead and then we'll come back? Great, we've got that scene. Like, great, put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there senseless, mindless gore? Great, fucking throw it in there. Like, does it look like shit? Yeah, who cares? It's in the movie. Like, fucking leave it in.
Yeah.
But not only is it saying like we could do anything, but like it's a tire. It's hollow.
Yeah.
Like the fucking movies of this era are just completely fucking hollow, soulless movies.
Yeah.
Going further, like,
well, they're also going like, how much can we rehash from other shit? Like, all of those, like, every single one of those scenes where the tire makes somebody's fucking head blow up.
Yeah.
Those are directly ripped from scanners.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Like, there's no getting around that.
I think it was one other like at least one or two shots I noticed like that's from a different movie. Like that's like nodding to something else.
Right.
But yeah, like you have the scene where the sheriff, like the director, decides like basically he becomes that director who's like too good for horror. Like he wants to get out. He's like, all right, we're done with this.
Yeah.
Like it's over.
Yeah.
Like it's all fake. Like none of this is, we're just done. We're going. Yeah, go home. Like we're done with it. And then like I think he realizes like, oh wait, this is the thing I'm known for. Like this is the thing what the audience wants. I have to come back to it. That's why he goes back into the role of like being the sheriff again and like getting back into the story. Like he's like reading the line like, blah 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 blah. Like he's just going through the motions like a director would who would have to fucking go back to horror.
But that's But that's why I quickly fell out of love with this, because like in the beginning, like I said, like I thought it was clever and it was fun, but it's just like it's the same over and over and over again. Like it stops being clever. Yeah. So
it did lose me. I will say, like maybe like 75% of the way through. I'm like, all right,
I stopped
like,
caring.
Yeah. I think that's it. But I mean, like I got why I zoned out is because I kept thinking about the meta too much. Like, that's the thing I liked the most was like my own critical thinking and taking it apart. Like,
right.
I mean, some of the other metaphor, like the one with the turkey, is fucking another one. Like, just hit me over the head with the fucking metaphor. Like, we're feeding our audience poisoned turkeys. Like,
like you'll take what I give you.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, the metaphor of like a turkey being a bad movie.
Right.
Like the producers, they get this fucking turkey. They the powers that be just gave it to them.
Yeah.
They have to figure out like how do we make this into something that the audience wants.
Right.
That's why they have a live turkey that goes to this prepared turkey that ultimately poisons the fucking audience. They're driving the fucking audiences away with this same shit that we keep pumping out again and again. But then you have the one guy who's the hardcore horror fan.
Yeah.
Who's just gonna like
sees through it.
He's just like, I don't care. Like they're like, well, what do you want? He's like, I don't know. I just want to see like what happens. I just like this is just what I like.
Yeah.
Like is do you is it is it good? No, I don't. It's not good at all. But it's what I like.
Yeah.
Like he even says at one point.
Yeah, and that got fucking old too with like that character at the end. He becomes like the mega fan who is like telling the studios how to make their movies, and he becomes like the critic.
Well, yeah, I think that's a commentary on like the studios. Basically, they're listening to what he's saying, but then they give him the fucking reboot. They give him, instead of a tire, it's a tricycle.
Now it's a tricycle,
and that's what fucking kills him. That's what drives him away from the fucking from the genre. Like that's the thing I got into was like the critical aspect of it. I completely lost track of the fact that there was an actual movie playing.
Right.
But
here's the thing: when all of that is done well and correctly, you're kind of thinking about it while you're enjoying the movie, and then all of those thoughts come flooding in when you're done.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're telling me you started watching this and you got so distracted by what they're trying to tell you instead of what they're showing you.
Yeah.
Tells me that they're not doing their job correctly.
Yeah. Oh, this is a movie we're going to have to do like a 2 fucking scales on. Because, like, I have 2 different ratings.
Do you?
Yo, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but the ending we mentioned where they club you over the head. Like, I actually liked what they were saying, like, how, like, the thing that becomes popular, like, it goes mainstream. Like, the tire watching NASCAR is, like, representative of the fucking, of this, like, genre going mainstream. Which, like, those movies did in the 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Like, those movies made a shitload of money.
Well, look what Hostel and Saw did for, like, the what do they call them? What the fuck? What was the genre that they? Torture porn.
There you go. Yeah,
torture porn. Yeah. They blew that scene like way up.
All right, we got a subscriber.
We do.
But yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, like okay, so it goes mainstream, and then you get like the copycats. Like you have the reboot. And then, like, as the reboot gets popular, like, you have tires, more tires coming on, like, different types of tires. Like, it's all the same thing.
Yep.
Just, like, a different variation. Like, oh, okay, I get it. That's what they're saying. Like, Hollywood, like, latches onto something. Like, it gets popular. And then they roll up in front of the fucking Hollywood sign. Like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. You had me.
I just didn't enjoy the ride, man. Like, if you want to give me...
I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I enjoyed getting off the ride more than I did the ride itself.
Yeah.
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 But, like, if you want to give me this, like, goofy, very surreal, experimental film, which this is...
Yeah.
You have to present it in a way that not only makes more sense than what they did, it has to be enthralling. Like, I don't...
Yeah,
like things just like jump around, and now this is a setup scene.
It put too much into the metaphor and not enough into the entertaining part of it. Like,
right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a way to make this better, to make it more engrossing. Like,
yeah, but like you have the girl that the tire is obsessed with, right? Well, he's watching her, and now all of a sudden she's in the cop van. You know, like, how'd that happen?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Is she in on it? Is she not in on it? Is she just like a figment of somebody's fucking imagination? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But like, I was actually really enjoying watching the tire become sentient. Like, okay, he's struggling to get up, and he's struggling to roll on his own. He's realizing that if he rolls over things, he can crush them. Like, that's cool. Like, you're building a character that is just a fucking tire. It's a car tire.
Yeah.
I'm starting to kind of care about it, though.
I like that there were
then they just get rid of all of that.
Yeah, there were little things that, like, humanize the tire. Like, there's one part where you see it, like, when it's sleeping, like, you see it breathing. Like, you know, when it goes underwater, like, little air bubbles are coming out. Like, you know, I like that detail.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It leaned way too hard on, like, hammering home the metaphor.
Yeah. And I don't need that.
This movie makes a lot of people question if they were hallucinating. Yeah. I don't know. Where are we on time? We're only 19 minutes. Damn.
No, yeah, man. There's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's not fun. It's like you had a real opportunity to make this movie stupid and fun and just bury the metaphor.
Yeah.
But you're making the movie about the metaphor. Like, it's...
Yeah, you're not having enough fun with it. Like,
right.
You know, yeah, that's it. That's exactly
Be clever.
it.
Be clever.
Yeah.
But it's just blatant.
Yeah.
And that
it's
takes away all of it.
It's just it's way too heavy-handed.
Yeah, like I said, it feels like a botched Kids in the Hall skit that just goes on for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not as bad as Sausages, let's say, but
Sausages.
Which everybody but Bruce McCullough hated that one.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, That was at the time where they were all trying to, like, kind of build their resumes.
Yeah, to get out and do other stuff.
Yeah, so he was like, well, let me do this artsy thing. It's fucking artsy. I don't know, man. It's just like, they had me, and then they lost me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, see, now I'm going back the other way. Like, fuck. I don't know. Like, I think I liked...
You liked analyzing it.
Yeah, I liked more of what I was doing than I did fucking actually the movie.
Right, but that's not...
Yeah.
You can enjoy a movie that way, if that's your thing, but that's really not what a movie is supposed to be
It's
about.
the opposite of what it's like. It, you know, again,
you're supposed to have those thoughts after, like you.
Yeah, I get that's what art is supposed to be, but like, you know, I don't know, for movies, like especially like a horror movie, it's escapism. Like, you just want to get away from all that shit. Like, you want to turn your brain off, like, and have fun.
Yeah, make the connections. Like, awesome, go for it. Like George Romero was a fucking master of it.
Yeah,
you know, he made a damn entertaining movie with a message inside of it that you could appreciate.
Oh shit, we have a hype train almost fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we are in a hype train. God damn.
Because we've got 2 subscribers.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry to throw us off there.
Yeah.
To derail us, ironically.
Yeah. But yeah, just going back to like George Romero, I think he's one of the masters of that craft.
Yeah.
Because you have all that shit in there that you can analyze.
It has the social commentary, like.
But it's also just a fun-ass horror movie that you are watching. Like, you don't have to analyze it. This is just analysis.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, this is somebody's college paper, basically. Like,
yeah.
You know, on video.
Yeah. It's really all it is.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Anyway, that was Professor Seamart's thesis on how this is a commentary on the state of horror.
Thesis on this feces.
Yeah.
You want to rate it?
Yeah.
Let's rate it. I'll go first.
Take us out.
Because I have only got one scale for this.
That scale is shit.
That scale is shit. I mean, it's a 3.
All right.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. If somebody had it on, I wouldn't be like, fucking turn this off.
Yeah.
Because there are some enjoyable scenes, you know, like
there's the breathing scene, like you see the tire like breathing.
Yeah, that's artsy. That's fine. Like, I understand what they wanted to do with this. They just did not execute.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of the special effects. Like, everything seems pretty practical, and you know I'm always down for that. But they just don't do anything to make me want to watch this again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, now that you mentioned that, like, I think I have to ding it a little bit on rewatchability because I don't ever need to see this again.
No, one is good. You know what? I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah.
That way I can be part of the conversation.
I liked hearing what you had to say. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Move along.
Yeah. I'll just say agreed and then move on. Yeah. Yeah, like the horror fucking as a horror movie, like, no, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go lower than a 3 because I don't think it's worse than like Deathbed.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like the film, the quality of the product that they made that I'm looking at.
No, I will go lower than
bad.
a 3. Yeah, because I think I gave Deathbed like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
So I'll give this a 2.5 on like the horror movie scale. Because I mean, it does have horror aspects. I like I like the setup. I like the bones of it. But the final execution is just it's gazing up its own ass too much, basically. Like,
yeah,
with the heavy handed metaphor.
Right.
But as a movie about horror, fuck, I want to give it a 6 on that, like, because it does have something to say, and like I do agree, like, yeah, like that era of horror is shit, but like that dude says, like, I like it, I just do,
yeah,
you know. So yeah, I'll stand firm on that because it averages out to less than a 5, so it averages out to below the scale of.
So just give it a 4 and carry on.
Yeah, no, I'll give it a 6 on the statement and like what it's trying to say. I would have gone higher if it wasn't for the fucking heavy-handed aspect of it.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's just no fun to be had.
Yeah, fucking lighten the fuck up. You're a goddamn movie about a tire. Like, act like it.
What you did was you took a trauma premise, and then you gave me this like, I don't know.
You took a trauma premise.
A fucking trauma movie.
Yeah, like A24'd it, like fucking. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like. But yeah, I never ever need to see this movie again.
No. I'm good forever.
Yeah.
Good forever.
All right, I know we have a very short trivia.
Very little trivia.
All right.
All right. This movie was made mostly with practical special effects. Very little CGI was used.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
It's fine. Like, the fuck, man? You're just rolling a tire down a fucking hill. Like,
I think they used like stop motion for some of the tire like movement, which I respect too.
yeah.
It looks like it anyway. Like a very good stop motion. Like that right there looks like stop motion.
I think they just rolled a tire down an embankment.
But to get it to stop like that and not fall over is pretty tough.
Yeah. Who knows? This was shot in 14 days, which is not surprising at all.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. The script was written in 1 month. Also not shocking.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there were a whole lot of edits.
Yeah. That writing any script should take longer than a month. Yeah.
All right, and this is our last trivia fact for the evening. The number of tires at the end of the film is equal to the number of spectators who were killed over the course of the plot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of too much detail, but all right.
Yep. And we're done with that.
And that's trivia.
Yeah.
On to the better known as. We will start off with director Quentin Dupieux. This might be the thing he's most known for. Dolly! He directed in 2003 or 2023.
Jesus Christ,
2023.
Heartbeat.
Hey, look, that's how it's spelled.
Did you have a moment over there?
Yeah. I didn't spell it that way.
Somebody pooped in my pants.
He directed a music video in 2023 by Chili Gonzalez called Cut Dick. Cut Dick.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I think Deerskin I might have heard of.
I don't know.
Oh, these are writer credits. It probably has director credits too. Like, let's fucking... Yeah. Surprise.
Oh, wow. It's all the same.
Yeah. Wrong Cops 2013. I believe I've heard of that. I think. But this is really the only one I've ever heard of out of anything he's directed.
Fuck is Steak?
I don't know, but he directed it in 2007. Yeah. His first, he directed two things in 1999 were his first gigs, a music video for Mr. Oizo, Flat Beat, and a short called Duvets. Great.
Wow.
Fantastic. Steven Spinella, kind of an odd looking dude.
He looked really familiar.
Yeah.
I just could not fucking place him.
Even looking through the credits, I mean, like, he's in stuff, but, like, nothing I think
he just looks like somebody else.
Yeah. He's still in stuff. Was in stuff last year. Was in an episode of Bull in 2022. Also in an episode of The Gilded Age in 2022, which I believe films in, like, Troy. At least some scenes.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, Dave. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Dave? He was in an episode of The Blacklist in 2019, Elementary 2018, The Nick. He's in, like, known stuff. He's just, I don't know, doesn't really stand out in a lot of it. A lot of people in this movie are kind of like that.
Yeah.
He was in Lincoln in 2012 with Daniel Day-Lewis, The Mentalist, Numbers, Desperate Housewives, Big Love, ER. He was in Milk with Sean Penn, Law and Order, Heroes, Nip Tuck. So a lot of, like, known stuff.
Yeah.
Just a weird looking dude who doesn't really stand out. 3 episodes of Alias. Frasier. Yep, that is that Bubble Boy movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jesus. You want Nutella?
He's in Virtuosity in 1995 with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. And his first role was in 1993, and the band Played On. Moving on. Roxanne Mesquita. She was the girl in this.
Yes.
Roxanne. Again, this might be like the biggest thing she's in, sadly. Now Apocalypse. I think that was on like IFC a couple of years back, 2019. I vaguely remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So much.
She was in 13, the series. I remember playing that video game. Like, it was like a cel-shaded like PS3 or maybe even PS2 game. I think it was a comic too.
That was PS2 or PS1.
I think it was PS2.
Yeah.
Let's see. She was in 3 episodes of Gossip Girl.
Oh boy.
Yeah. A bunch of French stuff.
Hey,
Satan, 2006. Sex is Comedy, 2002. Fat Girl, 2001. Are you ticklish? That's right. I called you fat.
What?
The Humpty Dance? Anyone? Anyone?
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. My bad. I missed that one. Usually better than that.
Yeah. Wings Hauser. He was the hardcore horror fan in this. He's another dude who's in like a ton of shit.
Yeah.
Like doesn't really stand out. He's like, oh, that guy. Like I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, everybody knows Wings Hauser, but nobody knows Wings Hauser.
Yeah, he's in like yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. But I mean, he was in Castle. That was 2016. Rizzoli and Isles, Hawaii Five-0, CSI, 14 episodes of The Young and the Restless, Criminal Minds, The Mentalist. Again, all those shows your grandparents like.
Yep.
Bones, Cold Case, Viva Laughlin. That was that fucking
what the fuck?
that musical gangster show from the mid 2000s. He was in an episode.
I'm
of
so
Monk.
glad I didn't have television in the mid 2000s.
Monk, House, Third Watch, CSI Miami.
Oh, that wasn't the Kingpin that I wanted it to be.
Yeah, no, it was not. He was in 6 episodes of the original 90210. He's in the movie Original Gangsters, 1996. And 4 times throughout 1985 and 1996, he was in Murder, She Wrote! There it is.
We got one.
Yeah. He was also in Jag. Also, that's one. That's one, I'll say.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we're gonna hit all 5, but we're gonna make a run for it. I might have deleted some folks too, so that might yeah. Jag, fucking Jag off. He was in Kung Fu: The Legend Continues.
I challenge you to a Jag off.
He was in Tales from the Hood in 1995. Walker, Texas Ranger, 1994. He was in 5 episodes of Roseanne. That was 1992 to 1993. The Young Riders. That was like a Western show on like ABC.
Mm-hmm.
China Beach. He was in 4 episodes of that. It was a Vietnam show. He is in Beastmaster 2, Through the Portal of Time.
I've seen that more than a human should.
I've seen that at least once. I've seen the original Beastmaster a lot.
Oh, so many.
Yes.
So many times.
Mostly because of Ted Turner.
Yeah.
He is in an episode of Freddy's Nightmares. That was 1990.
Scrap.
Yeah, don't even bother. Perry Mason. I don't know if we want to count that. I mean, it was 1987. He was older at the time. I don't know if it's old people solving murders, but well, yeah. He's in JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling in 1986. That's like the Richard Pryor like autobiographical movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in 2 episodes of The A-Team. He's in an episode of Airwolf. So again, this dude's all over primetime TV. Hunter. The Fall Guy, Magnum PI, Emergency, Beretta.
Jesus Christ.
His first credit, 1967.
I hated Emergency.
I watched a lot of Emergency.
It just fucking was weird.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. Let's see. Moving on. Jack Plotnick. He was his credit is the accountant. But yeah, he's the guy representing like the business aspect of horror movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. He was in the Rookie spinoff, The Rookie Feds. It was 2022. He's in 15 episodes of Reno 911.
Holy Christ.
Yeah. He was in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. CSI Vegas. I mean, all of Vegas is pretty much a crime scene. Like, don't just throw up a black light.
There's blood and sperm everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. 9/11 Lone Star. That was 2020.
Z Nation, yeah.
Bones shows up again. He's in an episode of Silicon Valley. That was 2015. Franklin and Bash, 2014. Criminal Minds shows up again. The Mentalist. So
Jesus
CBS
Christ.
This is like their farm team right now. Is there a reason I saved this dude?
GaySharkTank.com? Is that what it was?
I completely glossed over that one. If this is the dude I think it is, I think there is a reason I saved him.
Oh, Drawn Together.
Oh yeah, he's fucking Xander and Drawn Together, the fucking Link.
Yeah. The fantasy character.
Yeah. This is the one I saved it for. He's in a series of Girls Will Be Girls movies, one of them being called Girls Will Be Girls, The Jizz Party. Not the Jazz Party. It's not the Jazz Party.
Yiz.
As they say in Sweden.
It's a literal cum dungeon.
It is. We knew that button was going to come in handy.
Yeah.
And there it is. Woo! Save! Did you see that?
Yeah. That's the first time you've ever not knocked one over. It's been so long since this table has been like beer soaked.
Episode 3 of the Defenestration Hour saw me knock over a beer.
Damn it, Christopher.
Whatever. It's a regular jizz party. What can I say? He was in an episode of 2.5 Men the same year he was at the jizz party. He was also
I think that was actually the subtitle of 2.5 Men.
Yeah, jizz party, yeah. Underlying theme for sure.
Yeah.
He's in an episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. I think a jizz party was why we were here. He was in Meet the Fockers.
Oh, great.
Is that better than Jizz Party? I don't think so.
Probably not,
Yeah.
no.
He's in an episode of NYPD Blue. A lot of people in this were in NYPD Blue. He's in Mystery Men, too, in 1999. He's in 4 episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was the deputy mayor who gets killed. Is it Faith kills him. She thinks he's a vampire and she stakes him. I couldn't remember how he died. He's in 12 episodes of Ellen, the Ellen DeGeneres sitcom. 2 episodes of the Wayans Brothers. He's in 2 episodes of the Weird Al Show.
I watched a lot of the Wayans Brothers show.
Yeah, I did not.
No,
I think I remember watching it for a little bit when it came on, and it's like I'm good.
I want to say it was on
The WB.
Yeah. We want to say reruns or something. We're on UPN.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oopin.
Yeah.
All right.
UPN had a lot of basically the African American Power Hour. Well,
there was a joke. I did not write this joke.
Uh-oh.
At the time that UPN stood for Urban People's Network.
Be right back.
do. He was in an episode of Seinfeld. He's in an episode of Mr. Show with Bob and David, which is fucking top tier sketch comedy.
I never could get into it, and I
really
I think it's just I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, that was 95. So yeah, I was like 16 when that came on. Like,
Yeah.
I remember staying up late, like on Friday nights to watch it, like when it was on. This is another reason why I saved this dude. He is in the one-off TV pilot of the sitcom of Clerks.
Do you ever watch that?
No, but I understand it is fucking terrible.
It's bad.
Yeah, yeah. Jim Brewer was fucking Randall. Yeah. Ugh, gross. I don't like Jim Brewer.
I used to like Jim Brewer, and then I realized, like, oh, this is all the same.
Yeah.
This is all the same.
Yeah, there was a while like, oh yeah, he's pretty funny, and then like, oh wait, this is he likes metal and talks about his wife. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, Clerks, Murphy Brown. He was in his first role was in Madman of the People, which is a Dabney Coleman fucking series.
What?
The friend of the show, Craig Bierko, was in.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see. Moving on. Charlie Kuntz. He was one of the spectators. He is Fat Neil from Community. That's probably what he's most known as. He is also in that movie we talked about a couple episodes where I told you.
Oh, boy.
Where I interviewed the director. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What's your favorite scene? I'm going to say the rape scene.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's, yeah. Yeah, like, to get the full context of that, go back a few episodes and get the full story.
It's quite a few episodes at this point.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, Neil. Charlie Kuntz. He was in the National Treasure TV series, which I heard was good, but I don't give enough of a shit.
I liked the movies, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
If I want more than that, I'll watch the Librarian TV movies.
Oh, yeah, which there are a shit ton of.
There are tons of.
Yeah. He's in an episode of The Boys in 2020. Let's see. CSI Cyber. He's in 31 episodes of that.
Jesus.
The Thrilling Adventure Hour. That was a comedy, like scripted. It was basically like an old timey radio. They were all like segments, like old timey radio segments. There was one that I really liked. It was with Paul F. Tompkins, and Paget Brewster was the wife. They were like this 30s like high society like drunk couple who like solved like paranormal mysteries.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking batshit crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's on the list.
Yeah. There was one like I think it was called like Sparks, Nevada. Like it was like a cowboy in space. Fucking yeah. Yeah, Sparks, Nevada. There it is. Marshall on Mars. That's what it was called.
Oh God. I've been looking for some newer podcasts to listen to. So.
Let's see. We mentioned Community. He's in an episode of Modern Family.
There's so much just like I don't care.
These credits are not fantastic.
I believe the word is abysmal.
Yeah, Daniel Quinn up next. This dude, he's another one of the spectators.
Yeah.
Was there a reason I saved him? There had to have been. Criminal Minds shows up for the millionth time.
Oh, great.
Without a Trace. NYPD Blue. Young and the Restless. Diagnosis Murder. 2001.
There it is.
It's 2.
Numero dos.
He's in 5 episodes of Baywatch between 1989 and 1999.
Watched a lot of that as a kid.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah. Yep, that's the sound.
That's the one. Yep.
That VIP. Yeah. He is in an episode of ER. He's in Pacific Blue, the USA bike cop show.
Hell yeah.
He's in an episode of the X-Files. Scanner Cop and Scanner Cop 2.
Oh, gross.
Renegade. Speaking of shitty TV shows. I mean, the best 90s TV shows.
Dark Justice.
Extreme Justice. We might be doing this on fucking the Defenestration Hour soon.
Oh, really?
That was a Thursday Night Prime movie.
Oof.
Lady Boss. I think that's the Cynthia Rothrock movie. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. TV miniseries. Whore, which is a movie he's in 1991. Wild at Heart, 1990. There's a Nicolas Cage, and I think Oh, never mind. Matlock, 1989.
Hat trick.
That's 3.
And we've got fucking
Father Dowling Mysteries, and what's the other one?
Quincy. Yeah.
Which I don't think we're getting. I don't remember. I don't think so. Which sucks. But whatever. We got 3 of them.
Yeah. We got Perry Mason on the back end.
Yeah. Haley Holmes. She was one of like the teenagers, the teenage girls like were spectating.
Yeah.
The reason I saved her, she's in 10 episodes of Better Call Saul. He has like this like crew of like film students like who like will like film commercials for him like on the fly like.
Oh,
you know,
really?
Yeah. And like when he needs like shit filmed like for like depositions and shit, they'll do it.
That show is like over now, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Done.
Which is a fucking amazing show.
Yeah. I'll start watching it now.
She was in Crap in 2019.
Yeah,
KRAP.
we're watching it.
Yeah. She shows up in the middle for 2 episodes.
Oh.
Grey's Anatomy.
So it's just like seeing the Wings Hauser character reminded me of something. Did you notice that he's wearing a Nintendo hat, but they had the controller taken off of it? It's one of those cheesy, classically trained, established 1985 hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a rectangle missing from the middle of it.
Let's see. She is.
Oh, The Guild.
Oh yeah, The Guild. That was
like
that fantasy like comedy series. She's in 6 episodes of that.
Did you watch it?
I remember I started like I think I watched the first season, like I was into it, and then just like never followed up on it.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun all the way through. I liked it.
All right. Shows up in Workaholics, 3 episodes of the 90210 reboot. Lie to Me with Tim Roth. Tim and Eric, awesome show.
Good job.
Criminal Minds shows up yet. I think it showed up in like every fucking credit.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what happens when you have 3,000 episodes of something.
Yeah, you got to be in it at some point.
Like I think I had an episode on Criminal Minds.
I've got like at least 2 appearances. Yeah. Scrubs. She was in Desperate Housewives and Hannah Montana. David Bowie.
Yeah, that tricked me.
Yeah, not David Bowie.
Yeah, that tricked me in the credits of this movie.
I played the tire. This is another dude.
Thin White Duke is in this movie.
Yeah. It's the Thin White Wall.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Oh, that was sweaty.
Yeah. This dude is still in quite a bit of stuff. He was in For All Mankind, that like Apple miniseries or TV series about like space exploration.
Mm-hmm.
He's in 7 episodes of Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. He's in the Jeffrey Dahmer miniseries. He was in 1 episode of that. Shows up in The Morning Show, another Apple show. Blackish, Shameless. He's in 5 episodes of that. American Horror Story, The Goldbergs. A lot of like, again, primetime TV.
Yep.
Donner, big fan. Bones shows up again. Grey's Anatomy, Castle. Shows up in an episode of Entourage. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. How the fuck does Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen have a 6.0 rating?
Because IMDb is on crack.
Yeah. Boston Legal, Mad Men.
There you go. Drillbit Taylor, 5.7.
Yeah. Wow.
That movie's a 4 at best.
Yeah. House shows up again. Criminal Minds. Wow, look at that.
What?
Cold Case, Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell.
Grind.
Man.
Grind was pretty cool.
Cheaper by the Dozen. Grind. Enter the Matrix. I liked playing that game.
Wasn't that one of like the first like online games for the PlayStation 2?
I don't remember. It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like kind of MMO-ish.
No, it was like an action like it was pretty much on rails, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. 3 episodes of Felicity. A couple of spots on Rugrats. Anything else like jumping out? Oh! We already had Diagnosis Murder, though, didn't we? I think we did.
No, we didn't.
Didn't
Did we? I don't remember. No.
Fuck.
We had Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. We had Matlock.
Diagnosis Murder.
And it wasn't... I think it was it. It was Diagnosis Murder. Because the other two are Father Dowling and fucking Quincy.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to fucking count.
Yeah, whatever. We're getting there. That's 4 then.
Silk Stockings.
Steamy USA drama, Silk Stockings. Steamy. It shows up on the X-Files. That shows up a lot tonight also.
Yeah, well, again, like, if you were working in the 90s, you were on X-Files.
It's on an episode of Deep Space Nine.
Hell yeah.
Basso. One episode. Oh, wow, that's a batshit crazy fucking
what
credit. Plays J. Edgar Hoover in an episode of Nightman. The fucking horrible syndicated TV series.
I don't know how he didn't kill himself after that.
Yeah, based on the low-rated comic that nobody read.
God
the
damn.
Weird Al show shows up again. 4 episodes on the original 90210. Is the helicopter paramedic and the cable guy. And he's in The Rock, too.
That's a good-ass movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Ooh, Heavyweights. That was fun, too.
Oh, yeah. That was that, Ben Stiller, I think, is in it. The comedy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 episodes of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Anything else? Dream On. That was a comedy series on HBO. 30-something. Air America with Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, worked with Clay.
The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, 1990.
That's a goddamn classic.
He's in an episode of the Alien Nation TV series.
Where he played Buster Keaton.
Jesus. Well, that's probably an alien with the name of Buster Keaton.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were all given, weird names or, names of famous people.
Oh, that's right.
The dude's partner's name is Sam Francisco. He's in UHF with Weird Al in 1989.
Great movie.
Yeah, I have not seen that in a fucking very long time.
It's one of those ones where you don't want to watch it every fucking month.
Yeah. He was in Highway to Heaven in 1986. One of his first roles.
Fucking oof.
Thomas F. Duffy. Who was he in this? We'll get there. He is also in a lot of shit, notable shit, but he is not notable in it.
Yeah.
He was in an episode of Louie, Grey's Anatomy, Franklin and Bash. He's in Super 8, the J.J. Abrams Steven Spielberg homage movie. Shows up in an episode of Shameless, Law and Order L.A. He was one of the cops in Rubber. ER he shows up in. The Magnificent Seven series, the X-Files again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Varsity Blues he's in 1999.
Is that 4 or 5 X-Files credits?
That's
5 at least, right?
I think so. At least 4. NYPD shows up again. He's in Mercury Rising with Bruce Willis in 1998.
Yep.
1997 he's in The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Days of Our Lives for 15 episodes. He's in The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. Independence Day, 1996, both of those movies. Chicago Hope. The River Wild with Kevin Bacon and Meryl Streep.
That was a good movie.
Wagons East with John Candy.
Amazing movie.
And Richard Lewis, too, right? They're both dead now.
Yep. Fucking tragedy that is rated a 4.8.
Yet fucking what did we say was rated a 6 fucking not that long ago?
I don't know, I blacked out.
Yeah, but it was exactly. I've repressed that memory. He's in Wolf with Jack Nicholson in 1994.
It was terrible. It was fucking terrible.
2 episodes of In Living Color. He's in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. I vaguely remember this one. It's the Western one, Showdown. Well, one of the Western ones. A gunfighter confronts his past.
Oh, fucking Richard Donner directed it.
Yeah. All right, getting back to where we
Is that the one where all the people that he killed come back?
I think so. Yeah. Like I said, I vaguely remember that one. He's in the Mambo Kings with Armand Asante and Antonio Banderas. Matlock.
That movie fucks.
It's Matlock, so that's Matlock shows up again. We'll count that as 5. We'll count that as 5.
Yeah.
He is in the Steven Seagal outright classic, Out for Justice.
Yeah.
1991. He's in The Abyss in 1989.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
You've never seen The Abyss?
I don't think so.
God,
I think it's just one of those ones that is just like I always just kind of skipped over.
That's a fucking good movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's see. MacGyver. Shows up in an episode of Divorce Court. The 80s revival of The Twilight Zone.
Which wasn't bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching it with my dad.
It's fine.
TJ Hooker, The Fall Guy. Death Wish 2. Chips. His first role is in the Miracle on Ice TV movie. 1981.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen the Kurt Russell one.
Oh, Miracle.
Yeah.
Fucking masterpiece.
Last up, James Parks. I think the main reason I saved him is because he is the son of Michael Parks. And he's pretty much in all the same Quentin Tarantino shit that he's in.
Yeah.
But aside from that, he's in 2 episodes of The Walking Dead. He is in The Hateful Eight, Django Unchained. He plays the same character in a lot of the Tarantino stuff that he's in. He's in Red State, the Kevin Smith movie, which Michael Parks is in. He's in Machete, playing Edgar McGraw. That's the character that's in like all the Tarantino and like Robert Rodriguez stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was another one of the cops in this. He is Edgar McGraw again in Death Proof. He's in an episode of 24. Edgar McGraw shows up in Kill Bill. Again, Bones shows up. CSI. He's in House of the Dead 2. The first one was fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I think the second one was a sci-fi movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one, my dad had it on DVD, and I think collectively everybody in my family watched it total of like 3 times. Like,
let's see, numbers. He shows up in an episode of Deadwood, an episode of Star Trek Enterprise, Stargate SG-1. Hey, he's in the X-Files.
wow.
Yeah. Nash Bridges, Walker, Texas
Here we go.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Fucking Jagoff. 2 episodes of fucking Jagoff.
Rude.
Yeah, he shows up as Deputy McGraw again from Dusk Till Dawn 2. He is in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tector Gorch. The Gorch brothers were like Western fucking vampires.
Tector is a fucking weird name, dude.
The Rough Riders, House of Frankenstein, the 1997 miniseries. Alien Nation shows up again. Star Trek Voyager, Babylon 5. So he's making all the sci-fi pit stops.
Hell yeah.
Space Above and Beyond. He's in Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me.
That was the first movie, right?
Yeah, right after the series.
Yeah.
That'll do it for the Better Known As.
Good God, man.
Yeah, that was a lot of shit. But like we had to, like, not knowing that there wasn't much in the trivia department.
Yeah.
We got to fill content space here.
Yeah. I mean, you need a show. We need to do a show.
Yeah, it all works out.
That's fine.
It all works out.
This chair is so low. Like, this is driving me insane.
On to the crapshoot. Has it been sinking? Like,
No, I don't think it's sinking. I just couldn't get the height right from the jump.
I watched a bunch of movies this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I was homesick like one day, so like I fucking might as well watch some movies.
Yep.
I finally watched The Witch. Man, it's a fucking
So good.
movie. Yeah.
It is like the slowest burn, but the burn is so good.
Yeah. I was afraid. Like, I knew it was like going to be like a slow burn. Like,
Yeah. You have to go in knowing that. Like,
yeah. I did not realize like I was going to be engrossed like the whole time. Fucking yeah. I really, really dug that movie.
Yeah, it's fucking dark.
Yeah. I watched that. I watched. Fuck. what did I'm gonna have to bust out my fucking Netflix now.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't. I was homesick for like a couple of days. So.
Yesterday I watched. I watched it before. I probably talked about it here. But the Doom that came to Gotham.
Oh yeah. It's like the H.P. Lovecraft
Yeah.
Oh, nice Batman story.
It's fucking rad.
I want to say I went to the movies on Sunday.
What the fuck is he even playing right now, man?
What did we see?
I don't know.
Once again, I'm like going to my apps to remember what the fuck I did.
You just start taking notes.
Yeah.
I
fucking lived it. God damn it.
The fuck is even out?
Oh no, we didn't go. We went and saw Godzilla on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw Ghostbusters.
Oh, how was it?
It was all right.
I didn't see the last one either.
It was all right. They're not like, I wouldn't say they're bad, but they're good. They're I'd give them like a C plus.
Okay.
Yeah. It is like a live action version of the cartoon, which was kind of cool.
Oh really?
Yeah. There's a lot of callbacks like to the original Ghostbusters stuff, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I used to one of my favorite toys as a kid. I had an Egon from the real Ghostbusters.
I had the one where
his eyes would.
I had the same one. Yeah,
like his hair would.
You
come
push
up.
the arm down. Yeah, his jaw would drop, the eyes would bug out, and the hair would pop up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I had that one. That's crazy. What the fuck else did I watch? I got a little bit more caught up on Shogun. I stopped. I just kind of dropped off.
I watched 2 episodes. And I was kind of over.
Oh, I'm way the fuck back in.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I feel like I watched a movie on Hulu. Oh, God damn it. What did I do? Oh, I watched the Blackberry movie. That was a really fucking good movie.
Like about the phone?
Yeah, it's all about like the how it got created and basically how it was this huge thing, and then like within 10 years it was just gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they at the end of the movie they say at its high point it had like 40% or 47% of like the share of like the cell phone market, and today it's 0%. It was really fucking good movie.
Okay.
Surprisingly highly recommend that one.
I do enjoy watching weird shit like that. Like I'm a sucker for a documentary.
Yeah.
Like I watched a documentary about a guy who collected Pez dispensers and worked the black market for Pez dispensers and shit. Like
all right.
Just like if it just seems interesting or weird, I'll check it out.
The finale of Invincible was this weekend.
Was it?
Oh, dude, it was.
Well, that's loud.
I haven't read much of that comic, so I did not know like what was coming. Fucking the ending of that is fucking heavy.
I don't remember where I left off in the comics. I had like the first 10 trades.
Yeah,
I think. 8 trades. It's just something around there. So I never finished it.
You're probably up to that point because it's. I mean, this is season 2, so it's not like it's deep into it.
Yeah. But I was waiting for that to end before I jumped back into it because that's one of those shows I like to watch in big chunks.
Did you get to the part in the book with like the big like brain dude, the fucking who can like jump through dimensions?
I don't think so.
Oh fuck! I don't want to say anything, man.
Yeah, no, leave it alone.
Yeah, it's fucking like it's one of those like just like heavy fucking like him grappling with his conscience with like he's done something like fucking yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like season 2 was so good. I hate that they spread it out so much. But yeah, I really really liked season 2.
Okay.
I watched Damsel too. That was last week.
Yeah, you were telling us about that.
Did I mention that
last week?
Okay,
so,
I didn't know if I did mention that.
Yep.
It was all right. It was enjoyable. Like you don't get a whole lot of fantasy stuff out there, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like kind of a lot of the stuff we do get is not great.
Not great. I mean, this wasn't like perfect, but it was enjoyable. I'd say give it a watch if it's your type of thing.
Okay.
I do want to watch that new Dave Attell special.
Jesus Christ, I haven't seen a Dave Attell special in ages.
Oh, dude, he is fucking hilarious. He hasn't made a special in ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his show? Last Call?
Insomniac.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
I watched the shit out of that.
Yeah, that show was awesome. It helped that they had like long marathons of it like every weekend on Comedy Central.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Let's see. What did I do? Did I do anything? I don't know.
I feel like I watched a horror. Oh, we watched X and Pearl. Amanda and I.
I still haven't seen Pearl.
I
want to.
Amanda really, really liked Pearl better than X, and I think I like X more.
Yeah.
Just because that has more of what I want out of a horror movie.
X is like just a throwback grungy
slasher. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas Pearl is like a psychological kind of character study, I guess.
Yeah. I'm cool with either one as long as it's well made.
Yeah, it's a well made movie, but yeah, it's
I don't think I've seen Pearl streaming anywhere that I want.
We had to upgrade our fucking Paramount Plus subscription because it's on Showtime.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. But it was enjoyable. I do like it, but I think I like X better because it's just like you said. It's that gritty, it's
a grindhouse flick.
It's steak and potatoes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like a comically long circus penis.
Yeah.
That thing was fucking mid-thigh, dog. Good lord.
It's a little scared.
I don't think I really watched too much this week.
I've played the hell out of Helldivers this week.
Did you?
Being homesick, fucking.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't. Been watching a bunch of YouTube. Just turn the brain off. I actually, there's a channel that I really, really love watching. It's Chris Ramsey, and his thing is analyzing magic, so when people upload magic videos, sleight of hand kind of stuff.
Yeah,
he'll analyze it and do that kind of stuff. But the big thing for him is these really intricate puzzles that he solves.
Uh-huh.
And he does it in a way that it's just really relaxing to sit and watch.
Yeah,
it's almost like an ASMR kind of thing, but not for creepy weirdos. So just watching him try to figure out these puzzles is really fun because they're there's all different styles of puzzles, and these things are not just trinkets. They're hundreds or thousands of dollars a piece.
Yeah.
And they're just really intricate, and so there's a style of puzzle. I can't remember what he was calling it, but basically you do a thing and you figure that out, and it gives you a tool, and that tool leads you to the next thing that you have to solve in the puzzle, and it's a lot of them tell a narrative.
Yeah.
The one I was watching before I came over here was he's got this it's like a slot machine. And the premise behind the puzzle is it's broken and you have to fix it. So you got to figure out all this shit and wind up getting the coins out of it so you can use them to reinitialize the machine and all that kind of stuff. And he's fucking with the gears in it, and
all right,
it's just fun. Just to be able to be I wonder if you got to do this next. And he's well, let's try this, and it works. And you're I fucking knew it.
Oh, fucking! There's a new Kyle Kinane album that came out this week, which is fucking.
Oh yeah, awesome. Is it good?
It's so great. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. He is one of my favorite comedians, if not my favorite comedian right now, man.
Was he the one that he had the joke about he's he's in his 40s now, so he's always got a little bit of piss in his underwear.
Yeah, yeah.
Gross.
Oh man. It's so good. It's called Dirt Nap. I highly recommend checking that one out.
Delightful.
Yeah. There's a fucking this point this made me think of you. He's talking about he was visiting his parents, and he's he's in the morning, I was having my coffee, I had it with some cream and sugar because it's how I thought I liked it. It's my dad comes into the kitchen and sees me, making it, and he leans over and whispers, "Why don't you put a dress on it?" Yeah, he's I've had my coffee black ever since. You like the taste of it? No, not at all. But Dad's love, better than anything else.
It's funny because I drink black coffee.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Because that's how men do it.
Yeah. Is it a stomach ulcer? He's like, no, it's Pacanane telling me he loves me. Why did you put a dress on it? Oh.
God damn it. I can't even argue against it.
Oh man, that might be all I have for the evening.
I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
It's fucking Sunday.
I'm exhausted.
I hear that.
Up all night partying. By all night, I mean till about 10:30, 11.
Yeah. I was playing Helldivers till like 2:30 last night.
I don't have the endurance anymore.
Yeah, like I don't have that. Like I can't do it regularly, but when I can fucking put in that like late night fucking gaming session, like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
It's
throwback. I still got it.
Yeah. Like if I had 4 empty 40s right now, like fucking, like it would be 15, 20 years ago.
Yep. 4 40s. Christ.
There were advantages to living like a couple doors down from Bodega.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to give you our socials, give you some advice. Get out of your hair. So you can find our website. It's www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You can find us on Facebook. We're Big Dumb Monsters Pod. You can email us if you have suggestions for the show, things we should watch, things we should drink, segments you think might be cool, edits that we can make to the show, whatever, man. We'll at least hear you out. You can email us anything you want, bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast on there. And hit us up on Steam. We are Big Dumb Monsters.
You can also check us out on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. We do this show live usually every Saturday night. I know it's Sunday. I know.
Yeah.
Look, we're adults. We have lives.
Yeah.
Fucking things happen.
I had drinking to do last night. Okay.
I would have also had drinking to do, but sickness. God damn it.
Yep.
But yeah, fucking check us out. Usually on Saturday nights. It's where the party is, like I like to say. We're on Twitch and YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. You should come check out our merch store on TeePublic. You can just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store there, and wherever your finer podcast platforms are out there, you're gonna find us on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're also gonna be at Saratoga Comic Con in 1 month. We will be at
that's coming up quick.
Finally have I know what my panel is going to be. I'm disappointed. No Jenna, which basically Jenna has a really high guarantee and
I bet.
Yeah. So she's going to be signing autographs all weekend.
Are you doing a Sods panel this time too?
I believe so.
Okay.
You did mention it a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I am going to be interviewing fucking the dude who played Leatherface in the reboot movies.
Yeah, Rory.
Andrew Bernarski, I think his name is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? I was thinking of Rory something.
It's like the mid 2000s reboots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm psyched for that. I've interviewed a Michael Myers. Now I have a fucking Leatherface. Yeah. I need a Jason and
I need to get you a Kane Hodder.
I'll never get Freddy, but
no.
Well, maybe not Haley Joel Osment. What is his name? Fucking the other dude. Jackie Earl Haley. That's his name. Yeah. I knew there was a Haley in there. Fucking
yeah. Yeah, you might be able to pull that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's going to be on Saturday afternoon. I'll have him. I have a Power Ranger.
Stop doing that.
Yes. Sorry. We've badmouthed guests for doing that before. Yeah, so that'll be Saturday. In early August, we'll be at Mid-Hudson Comic-Con. No announcements on guests yet, but that should be soon.
Yeah.
That is August 3rd and 4th, I believe. Yeah. I will be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con August 23rd to the 25th. They just announced some more guests this week. Fucking Luke Duke is going to be there.
Is that Tom Wopat?
No, is it? Bo? Which one's the blonde one? Is it Bo? It's John Schneider, whoever it is. Yeah. Bo blonde. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're back at Saratoga in November.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Fucking A. All right. So we'll leave you with our words of wisdom and lead you to greener pastures. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.